Hello and g'day. This is XRP CryptoMom. Hope you're having an awesome day. So what I wanted to do is look really closely at the World Economic Forum's community paper that they have released on cryptocurrencies, and it's called A Guide to Getting Started. Now everyone's really focused on, the page that talks about the altcoins, but let's just go through it because I think it's a really great document, and it's really setting the standard and preparing us economically for the future and displaying where cryptocurrencies actually fit in, because we can't all be sitting on a wing and a prayer waiting for things to work out our way. Things will have to flow economically for us to grow our investments across the board. As you know, XRP is my favourite. I feel like it's the chosen one, but don't forget, it's not the only one, and we will need to be sensible and diversify our crypto investments to ensure that we catch some profits along the way. So this is a really nice document. So I'm going to go through sort of chapter by chapter and highlight what they're interested in. But the summary is, as cryptocurrencies transform how we trade, transact and interact online, it has become more important than ever for technology leaders to have experience with these innovations. And that's 100%. We are moving forward with technology. There's things that are being left behind, and that's so blockchain technology is going to go, and we're going to be our own banks, not just for crypto, but for our own money in the future. So we will be, responsible for ourselves. So we'll be able to earn interest off our crypto. Unlike the banks are charging interest if you have bank money in the bank, especially in Europe right now. So that's not going to get better. So, there is a $2 trillion market in crypto, and that's only going to grow, right? Because it grew from very little. So they're talking about getting started and buying, and who has, you've got to have your own custody. You've got to get a hard wallet to cold store your crypto as well. I'm going to do a video on that probably tomorrow on my choice of crypto wallet. Can't blame anybody. Exploring the blockchain technology, what it's used for, and whether people can actually access it. So people can be anonymous, and most of the time you can choose that, and you can choose to be quite private. However, if you look at Monero, on the other hand, it only offers fully private transactions. Monero protocol maintains privacy of its senders through ring signatures, which do not require a trusted party to perform a setup process. And these ring signatures actually leverage private spend and view keys as well as public addresses to facilitate transactions while making it computationally impossible to determine whose key was used to sign in. So Monero is a watch out. It could be the Bitcoin of the future where criminals may potentially use it. So then they talk about running a node. So there are different types of nodes and different abilities that the nodes have. And they just talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum nodes here. Moving along. So the next chapter, they talk about energy consumption. So we all know about Ethereum and Bitcoin use a lot of energy, and this is why Elon's a bit interested in the a greener form of Bitcoin. Programmability. So let's have a little look at this. They're looking at Ethereum. It's the first most widely used blockchain that allows for the development of programmable applications that operate on its network. It was inspired by Bitcoin and public launch in 2016. And like I tell people, in 2017 I bought Ethereum for $35. Then it got to about $375 and I sold it. I know, right? And, at that time, it was really hard to do transactions, and there was all these gas fees and everything. It was really confusing for the first time to get into it, so I kind of actually exited the market for a couple of years because I I didn't trust myself to not lose my money, because I actually did one time. So they're, talking about Ethereum here being, an example of programmability. But don't forget, it is expensive. Governance, so they're looking at, how do we govern it? So, this is where Ripple really is going to bring about regulations. The SEC case is going to bring about regulations for the entire industry as a result of the SEC silly, stupid joke lawsuit. But anyway, that's for another time. Throughput and scalability. This is one I like too, because this is where it talks about scalability as a comparative term within blockchain technology, most notably for assessing throughput. And the throughput approximates the number of transactions that can be assessed per second. Now, just remember, this is what Ripple does. Processes super fast, super cheap in terms of expense and power used. And these are the ones that I identify below, where other bloggers have talked about. So we've got Algo. It's on par with Cardano, XRPL, Solana, Stellar. CELO. Now, this is one that's new to me, and it's actually a mobile first open source blockchain network. So CELO is going to be, again, something to be watching out for, because CELO is going to be like the XRP of mobile transactions. So keep an eye on that. I think that's going to have something to offer. CELO has ledger close time approximately 5 seconds with 1,000 transactions per second. But look at XRP. The XRP ledger, it's a global open source blockchain that focuses on payments as a use case. XRP boasts 1,500 transactions per second and costs 0.003 per transaction, settles in 3 seconds. So it's much faster than CELO. The following resources are available to learn more about scalability. Anyway, there's the links there. Solana is also a good one, and we all know Stellar's the little brother or little sister of XRP, so it will follow in quite nicely. So there you are. That's where the future is being funneled for cryptocurrency. So this manual just represents the first steps of getting started working with crypto. So they're trying to get some adoption of this happening and some understanding. So I'm really, really pleased about this. It's fantastic, and it's absolutely going to support, our favourite baby, which is XRP. And just remember here, have a look at the reviewers. Brad Garlinghouse. You know what? You just gotta love this guy, because he's got his fingers in every pie. So there you are, Brad Garlinghouse. God bless him. Okay, that's it. I'll put the link in the description below for you guys. Thanks for listening. See ya.